Here's a custom order video using our Geode Agate coaster mold B. We also have an A, but this is the B style, which has 6 little islands in there. Our customer Rose won a contest a couple videos ago along with someone else, and we told her we would make her 2 coasters in her favorite colors. She chose Twinkling Silver Star by Funshine Color Shop as the base, and she chose Twinkling Neptune, which is a blue color by Funshine Color Shop, as well as Kawachi Fuji by Eye Candy Pigments. For the silver for the back, I mixed up 7.35 ounces of resin. You need about 3.5 ounces for each side. And I put 8 heaping scoops. I think there's 5 there, and I add 3 more. And this Twinkling Silver Star is a true silver color. It's not gray, it's not muddy looking. It's very sparkly without being obnoxious as just having glitter in resin. It gives you that subtle silver shimmer. But this is what we're going to be pouring for the base and the rivers of this mold. And our Geode Agate coaster molds, we make them in an A and a B. This is the B size, or the B style. The A style's got 11 openings, and this has 6. And the way we made them is you pour this back first. You're pouring the little river areas and the base of it. And then once that's cured, you fill the top. And I've filled these in previous video tutorials with crystals or had color shift powder and just put a little resin on top of it to make them shine. There's so many different ways to use these coaster molds, and they're just fun to make. I mixed up Let's Resin Fast Cure resin for this part because I wanted it to cure promptly, but this resin is very bubbly, and because it's a fast cure resin, I don't put this in the bubble remover machine, even though that doesn't work so well. So it did come out with a few bubbles in the top edges, but it's unavoidable with resin sometimes. And there I'm just tapping the mold, trying to get the resin to settle so there aren't bubbles, and pouring the rest of the back. It's pretty easy. Anyhow, Rose's favorite colors are purples and blues, and I thought she would pick 900 different purples, but she only chose 1 purple and 1 blue, much to my surprise. But she made very good color choices because they look wonderful in the finished product. And here I'm just demolding the bases. See how it just creates little islands for you to do something in. I haven't done flowers in these molds yet. That's probably going to be my next step because I bought some teeny tiny flowers. So then I mixed up, that's the Kawachi Fuji and the Twinkling Neptune. I mixed up about 2.9 ounces. The Twinkling Neptune had 9 scoops, and the Kawachi Fuji had 12 scoops. I only needed about 1.3 ounces of each color, but you learn as you go. In the past, I've poured an A and a B together, so the resin amounts are different. And just to change this up a little bit, I didn't do the exact same pattern. I just switched it up. And the 6 spaces give you enough to break up 2 colors so they're not touching each other. If I do what's the other one? 9 or 11, I forget. 11 openings, I have to actually map that out so I don't have the same color sitting next to each other. But there I'm just pouring the purple. And as you see, I poured in the opposite parts of the second mold. This way, the coasters are matching, but they're not matchy-matchy, which I think is good. And remarkably, I didn't spill any on the silver edges. And once the purple's filled up, I might add a little bit more there. You just want to get it up to the line. We designed these coasters so they don't have to be top coated. You can top coat them if you want, but there's no point because you can set any kind of coffee cup or mug on these and they won't fall because those lines are spaced out enough to hold anything upright, even if there's not mica filling it. So I filled just up to the line of the mold. And there I am pouring the Twinkling Neptune. And this is another gorgeous color from Funshine Color Shop. I'll put a link to their Etsy store below. Evelyn, who runs the shop, is Petra Youngblood's U.S. counterpart. So for those of you who've watched Petra G's videos or Petra Youngblood and don't want to pay like $20 shipping from Belgium, she has the same colors and the same products in her US Etsy store, like Angel Wings, which I've used before, and I just got about 8 new powders to try. And then just filling it up. This is all you have to do, and then cover it so you don't get dust in it and wait for the tops to cure. The mica is just kind of settling there. I kind of swirl it with a toothpick here just to make sure there's no like different color showing, but the mica moves in on itself, so there's really no point in doing that. Giving it a little bit of a torch. And there I'm just mixing the colors so they kind of blend more together. I found the Twinkling Neptune and the Twinkling Silver Star do have some black in them, but it makes it an extremely rich color. And there's the finished pieces. Super shiny, good color choices that Rose made, so I hope she enjoys these when they come to her in the mail later on this week. Our Geode coaster molds and finished coasters are available for sale on our website.